Hello and welcome back to the MHC server. This is John Fowl 92. It is August 2016, and this is my third episode of the MHC server here. We're here in the armor shop at spawn. This month's MHC challenge was building a boat, and I've built a boat. I'm showing it through the window here. But I've done a bunch of other work on the server, and I wanted to show you some of the progress, as well as give you kind of a final tour of the boat and other things. Maybe I will do an end of the month video in about a week or so to wrap up the whole month. But yeah, so here is our... Oop, I got a record, so I decided to make a record player. And we've got a creeper coming, so let's just blast him out of the way. We have our dogs here, and I was able to rename this one. Fowl Fowl was the name of my first dog. Hold on a second. Turn that way down. Okay. Yeah, but the house hasn't gotten too different. I put a little stand outside. But I've done some more work inside. First of all, ender chest, so you can see all the cool stuff I have, but also if you're on the server, you can go ahead and use the ender chests. I've put that around. Pretty much loaded up this chest with all community items as well. Lots of horse armor and saddles. The only horses that I know of are way, way off in that direction. I guess that is northwest. There are some donkeys too, really in the corner of the map. They'd be too hard to get back here. But yeah, the potion brewing room I believe was the same as last time, although I added this hopper so you can, quickly, you can set up potion to brew and throw those in here. We've got fire resistance and strength and speed and water breathing and night vision all ready to go. I always keep a fire resistance potion on me in case I fall in lava. It is hardcore after all. And then all these ingredients, including 5 gas tiers, which is kind of cool. Ready to brew more potions. This part is where I haven't finished. This is a very rough room, very practical, an enchanting station with an anvil. Some books here. Silk Touch and Knockback books. Feel free if you're on the server again to use anything that's in these chests. Lots of lapis and books. I put ender chest here as well. I got some cool gear. Let me just show that off. Helmet, Respiration 3, Mending from my librarian book. Fire Protection. Unbreaking 3, Blast Protection, Mending Chestplate. Protection 4, Mending Leggings, and Protection 4, Unbreaking 3 Boots. So Protection, Blast Protection, and Fire Protection, the key things here. And all diamond, and everything's mending except for the boots, which I have plenty of emeralds. I could actually go get another mending book for the boots, but I want to get some feather falling on them first. I have a nice sword, looting 3, sharpness 4, a nice bow, power 5, punch 2, flame, a great pick that'll last me forever on the server, mending, great axe with mending as well, and even a mending shovel. So really great gear here. And in fact, in my ender chest, I have a Silk Touch pick, so I can, anytime I put down an ender chest, I can pick it up again. If I remember to put that back in there. And yeah, let's head out to the boat, and I'll do my. The other thing I did around spawn, just one last little thing was, as you can see, the sunrise coming up here. The lights are going to turn off back here at spawn because I put daylight sensors on all of them. And did a little work to the dock area. Yeah, but here's the boat, and let's get some different views of it from outside. with the sun behind it here. You can see the keel, that's the big part in the center here that keeps the boat from going sideways as it pushes through the water and gives it lift. It's basically like the wing on the bottom of the boat, like on an airplane. And then the rudder off the back here is what steers the boat. Use the wheel, turn the rudder, makes the boat go left or right. And then over here I built a little floating dock. It's anchored to the bottom of the pool, but a way to get on the boat. And so here's my sailing ship. Just make sure there's no mobs. I don't hear anything. It's good. This is the backstay, holds up the mast. The side stays hold the mast from going side to side. And then way up front, the forestay. And this is basically where the front sail goes up on this here. So I did this one much thicker out of wool, as if a sail was wrapped around it. That's how you put away the front sail on a cruising boat. Like this. And then I did a bunch of details, just buttons here and there, and hit a ton of lighting around the boat. So you'll notice no torches anywhere on deck anymore. That was fairly unrealistic, having torches on a boat. Fire is terrible. We have these front hatches on a real boat. This is where if you did have sails come down in the front or other things, you'd actually stow them. You can pass them down below through these hatches. Also, just when you're at anchor, you might have one of these, up or open so that airflow into the cabin below. A little more hidden lighting here. This, the boom vang, which is a piece, that holds the boom here. The boom is the long horizontal spar, which holds the bottom of the sail. That's the mast, goes up. Normally the mainsail would be in this triangle right here. So it's pretty impressive, and I think to a good scale. Again, some hidden lighting back here, and hidden storage. If I do have any repair work, a lot of the stuff here, hardened clay and things are here. A little more storage and lighting on this side as well. The only torches on the boat are here on the stern. They simulate stern lights, which are great. Again, daylight sensors here. I think I showed you the map last time in the last video. But where I've done a lot of work is down below. So in most boats, the way to get down, there's a hatch in the middle. And you open up this, and a lot of times when you're sailing, it's like this. This one's always open. And you just push this one up or push it back that way. We don't really have sliding hatches in Minecraft. And then climb down a ladder. And here we are down below. So the primary station is the navigation station. That's right here, simulated by a crafting bench, and I hid an ender chest over here. You never know when you want your ender chest, so let's put that over here. A little captain's berth, a nice place to sleep over here. This is the galley, refrigerator usually on this side with countertop, stove, sink, and some storage over here. Fish this time, but normally the garbage or other things are here. Over here, more berths, usually one on the bottom, and then what we call a coffin berth up top. Hit some lighting on the shelves, as you can see, and on this cool table. Now, the sole of the boat here is all half slab, so nothing would spawn down here anyways, but hid some lighting there. Now, down here, is basically just into the keel, so we're really underwater where we are down here, and you would just go down there to make repairs, to bail the boat out, etc. So as we move up to the bow of the boat in the forward section, this little storage closet here, maybe we'd hang your foul weather gear, jackets, other things in a closet like this. Over here is the head. That's what we call the commode and the sink here. And a nice forward berth here. It's usually cushions. It's a great place to sleep when you're at anchor. Most of the time when you're sailing, this is full of sails. It's your storage area up underneath that hatch. Yeah, so this is my boat. Pretty much fully detailed it out. Oh, even cabinets here in the galley. That was really the only place I used glass. Yeah, welcome aboard. So, send me any questions about the boat or other things in the comment section down below. Actually, I'm hoping to race aboard the boat Glim that inspired this. Glim is a CNC 40. It was built around 1981. It's a boat I sailed to Bermuda this year, but I'm going to race on it tonight, I hope. So, let me just give you one more little tour around the server as well of things that have been improved. We'll go down here away from spawn, and I just set up this trading post the last time I did a video, but I've done some improvements. So first of all, we have a dock here now, an actual dock, which we can come up to and climb off on. Got to admit that looks pretty cool there in the distance. The boat scale is really great. Let me see what the render distance is. Let's go up to 14 chunks, 15 chunks. See how that works. Not as good. Still rendering, I guess. I've never seen that happen. Let's go back. Video settings. We're at 12, which is what I usually play at. And it's disappeared. I guess it might be because I had rendered it in, and it doesn't disappear in the fog. Yeah, see, it all of a sudden pops in there. Well, it is what it is. I'll try it later. But yeah, I like that view of the boat kind of coming out of the fog. Okay, so we'll come over here to the trading post. I did a few things. The villagers got a nice sugarcane farm going. I still have this village back here, the trading post, but I made a little, trading post captain of industry that we are. Wheat, building blocks, wool, basically wheat, wool, coal, rotten flesh, paper. Those are primarily the things that will generate us emeralds. So grab some of this. We'll see who will trade with us. We've got a nice collection of villagers now. An iron golem. So he'll give us some emeralds here. Got his buddy. This guy's new. Actually, let's see if he'll unlock some new trades to him. There's a new book. Fortune 2. Ooh, this guy's great. Okay, so we got a Fortune 2 book out of him. This other guy, the 34 emeralds, he is the one that gives us a mending book. So we really like him and keeping him around. I did want to recycle some of my villagers, so I made this over here, which I'll show you where it goes in a second. But generally, I'll grab a boat, get them into the boat, row them over here, and then push them down that hole. I've got a couple of these skeletal horses. They're available. You can see how many hit points this guy has. Look at all those hearts. And yeah, so if you take that rail cart ride, it leads down into the path under here, and the rail cart basically goes 64 blocks in this direction and ends up in a pit. There's about 6 or 7 clerics down there now. Clerics, you don't really need more than one of them. And the other thing I was able to do is set up a little nether hub. I haven't finished this yet, but I think it's interesting, and I just, goofing around with Setting up a good nether hub on a server. Come on. Any day now. It's considering whether to let me go through or not, and it's not. Let me see. It's odd. My nether is broken. Maybe because I'm recording? There we go. Oh, connection timed out. Let's try that again. Okay. All right. You saw that one. So we have this goes to the village. This nether hub, this is the original one that goes to the island, P100's island, kind of over behind his death. And this one goes back to our spawn. So let's go ahead and take that back. So this one I set up here at spawn, and I tried to set it up kind of equal distances from Isabeka's, Michael's house, which is up there. And there is still that third nether, see that little cross of netherrack over there? That is the other nether hub. I wanted to we'll take one last little look. So this is Isabeka's ship. Granny's Got Game. You should go check out her channel and watch her videos here. It's a cool machine. I'm not sure the exact origins of it, but you'll have to listen to her explanation of what it is and how much she got done. You can see, because it's now nighttime, all the lights are on here in the village. But yeah, let's go grab a boat and take one last little row over to Baker Bell's place. I haven't been there in a couple of weeks, or at least a week, to see if she finished up. But yeah, I'm taking another look. We'll take one more circle of the boat here. This is pretty great. And then I'll pause the video because you don't have to stick around for the entire ride out to Baker Bell's place. Hi there, and yep, I'm back. Just a second for you, and I'm seeing SS Baker Bell come into view here as we round the point. I figured I'd have you along with me. This is a massive sailing ship that Baker Bell completed. Go watch her videos at Baker Bell Games. I got to watch her do a bit of the work on final few videos. I was hopping around following her progress. This is pretty impressive. And I don't want to hurt her dogs or her ship, so I'm going to get up here quickly. Just nail any of the potential offenders away. There you go. Go away. Okay. Yeah, but Baker Bell did a really fantastic build this month. Highly suggest you watch her videos, and she did a lion's share of this in, you know, the MHC challenge, the 9 days that you're supposed to spend on an MHC challenge, unlike my build, which I spent way more than that futzing around with. But I had a very specific idea in mind when I came into place. I hope she won't mind, but every boat needs an ender chest, right? So Baker Bell, there's an ender chest on your boat now. All right, well, thanks for watching. This has been a great month on the MHC server. I hope you like my boat. If you have a chance to get on the server and check it out, I will try to be here and give you a little tour and maybe talk to you on the Discord server. Bye for now.